Hello everybody and welcome back to another little bullet journal setup. It's been a while since we've been in my regular bullet journal, but it has become fall over here. I was shooting this while there was a downpour. All of the fall vibes were happening, and when fall happens, journaling happens. That's just how it goes in my brain. You do all of your cozy little activities that you want to do, and journaling is one of those for me. So I figured, you know what? Why not just set up September? We'll see how much of it we use. I decided to do it pretty simple, just use a whole bunch of stickers. I have sadly forgotten where I've gotten this sticker book from because all of the stickers that you'll see me use, even like the washi tape ones, come from a very, very specific booklet that I've got. I looked it up. I can't figure it out. If I can't figure it out by the time I post this video, I will obviously link it in the description down below. But yeah, I just decided this one sticker book that I had screams fall. And if you guys didn't see the video that I posted of my fall hopefuls, I basically discovered a fall reading list a couple of weeks ago, and I made a video about it, made it up to date, made it current, and then decided, you know what, why not try this again? I was very disappointed in myself when I saw that list that I made last year, and because I think I read about like 3 books from that list, it was not good. So I figured, you know what, we're gonna give it another go. So I have decided to make another little reading list, but also make a movie and TV shows list this time around. So that is what you're going to see me doing. Obviously, right now, we're still just doing the monthly setup with the calendar. Yes, I know we're already 2 weeks into September, but we're just going to ignore it. We're just going to ignore it. I just wanted to do this. The reason why I'm not doing this in like a chatty way is because I didn't post a video last week because the first week of September is back to school week. If you've been following me for a while, then you know that my work includes taking care of kids. So all of the 8 kids that I'm taking care of that are at my job started school. Now, I don't think I have to tell you guys that starting school once again, even if you're just a small family, is already hectic. And then obviously having to take care of 8 kids who go to, I think, pretty much all different schools, if I remember correctly. And trying to stay on top of that while also doing other work tasks. It just kicked my butt. I did not have the mental space to film a video. I just wasn't. I could have filmed a video, but I would have been so annoyed and like light-tempered. It would not have been a fun watch. So I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna let this week pass us by. Hopefully next week will be better. Wasn't, surprise, surprise. There's a lot of changes that are happening at work that have an effect on us as the people who work there. And that one just really came to a head this week, especially the last 2 shifts that I had to work. So I figured, you know what, I don't really feel like chatting while I do this. So I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna do this as a form of self-care. We're gonna keep this simple. We're just gonna use all of these stickers that I have, and we're just gonna have fun that way. So that's what I decided to do. Now, if you can see right now, I'm already making my reading list. I did decide to keep it to like more cozy vibes. If there are any like Halloweeny vibes, they're still cozy. We have the following. We have Little Women, Pumpkin Spice Cafe, Wayward, A Discovery of Witches, The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches, The Spell Shop, The Night Circus, Bunny, If We Were Villains, Rouge, Ninth House, The Familiar, Bride, Heartless Hunter, The Kiss Curse, The Cinnamon Bun Bookstore, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, The Secret History, Jane Eyre, Wuthering Heights, Circe, and Haunting Adeline I decided to add. If you couldn't tell, I added a few other books to the list. Not very many scary vibes. I'm thinking of maybe doing another one of these lists in October. Let me know if you guys would be interested in that. I really do want to get back into like the horror and the scary books because I've read a few and I've enjoyed every single one that I've read. So I figured, you know what, right now in September, we're going to focus on the cozy vibes, the dark academia vibes, scholarly vibes, and then we'll see where we get from there. I will never be able to read all of them this month. I do know that. But we do have the Orilium Readathon going on. And I also decided to go with the Rebellion Readathon that's happening. I'm trying to see if I can get books off this list that fit those prompts. But we'll see. Now we have moved on to the movies and TV shows portion because I do have 2 weeks off. I'll tell you the movies that I picked. So I picked Knives Out, Wuthering Heights, Hocus Pocus, Practical Magic, You've Got Mail, When Harry Met Sally, obviously Little Women as well, Coco, Twilight, Nightmare Before Christmas, and my Oxford Year was a movie that just got added on Netflix, and that's also based on a book. Believe it or not, all of the movies that I mentioned, I actually haven't seen. I haven't seen Hocus Pocus. I haven't seen Practical Magic. I know that probably sounds like blasphemy to a lot of you. But, you know, this is a safe space. So I'm just sharing my opinion. I'm sharing what has been my life. And I'm actually really excited to figure out which of these movies I'm going to love. I've seen Coco. But other than that, I think they're just all new movies. And for the TV shows, obviously had to go with Gilmore Girls. Also haven't seen it. While I was setting this up, this bullet journal setup, I was actually watching the first 2 episodes of Gilmore Girls, and I can see why so many people love it. So we have Gilmore Girls, Heartstopper, I decided to add. Watch the first season, need to continue. Over the Garden Wall, Only Murders in the Building, Wednesday, and One Tree Hill. I don't know why, but for some reason that's giving me fall vibes. I think it's more about the fact that I loved this show when I was growing up, and this just gives me cozy vibes. Maybe that's why it's the nostalgia of it. And we have already moved on to the final spread of this setup, which is my time to relax. I think if you've been around my sprints or like in my videos, you know that I was painfully waiting for my 2 weeks off that I'm currently in. And I decided on a whim, I didn't decide to add this when I was I decided to add this while I was doing it. So there's only a few of things on here that I want to do during my time off. It's just a little bit of an inspiration of what I feel like doing. So that's just basically it, like a little bit of what I want to do, what I want to use my time for, to have it not only be about having to relax, but also just wanting to. And that's just going to be the September setup. I hope you guys had fun watching this video. I had a lot of fun making it. I'm sorry it's a short one, but I will hopefully see you guys next week for a very fun and exciting one. Not to toot my own horn, but it's going to be exciting. Hope you guys have fun, and I'll see you there.